Hello friends, in trick 419, another shortcut for a typical problem of profit and loss. Now this time the statement of the problem here I have written on the board. In this question, you have two items whose selling price is same. Like here, two items A and B are sold for rupees 200 each. On one of the items, you have a particular percentage profit and on the other you have particular percentage loss. It can be both loss also, it can be both profits also, or profit on first, loss on second, loss on first, profit on second. So it can be anyway given in the question. The thing which is asked in the question is to find the overall profit or loss percent. So how do you solve this question? Now, obviously, when you try to solve this question, you will be finding out the cost price of each item separately first, and then overall cost price and overall selling price that you will be using for calculating the overall loss percent or profit percent. I am sure that you will be consuming more than 2 minutes time to solve this question by that traditional method. So here I am with a shortcut through which you will be able to solve this question in a matter of 10 to 15 seconds only, thereby saving you a lot of time in competitive exams. Mind you, these methods, short tricks, are for competitive exams where you have to attempt a large number of questions in less amount of time. So here I go, the shortcut for this question. See, I am not discussing the traditional method. I am just telling you the shortcut to solve such a kind of problem in competitive exams. Now see, we have three things. One is the cost price, the price at which we purchase a particular item. On this cost price, we get either profit or loss, and if there is profit, selling price will be more. If there is loss, selling price will be less than the cost price. So cost price, profit and or loss, and the selling price. These are the three things. Now what we do here is we will just simplify things. Now see, first item, 10% profit on first item. Now tell me one number whose 10% is very easy to calculate. See, 10% of 10 is 1, 10% of 100 is 10. So you know the concept of 10%. What is 10%? 10% is just put a decimal one digit from the right side. So what I do is I will consider the cost price in such a way that 10% of that cost price is very easy to calculate. So I can assume any number which is comfortable to me. So for me, 10 is a very easy number. So if I have to calculate 10% of 10, then it is 1. And since this is profit, I will use a positive sign in front of this. In case of loss, I will use a negative sign. So in the first case, we have 10% profit on A. So if cost price you consider as 10, then you have to write plus 1 here because 10% of 10 is 1 and it is profit. So I have to write plus in front of this. So 10 plus 1 becomes 11. So the selling price is 11 rupees. This is the first case. Now what about the second case? The second case is 10% loss on B. Again 10%. So I will consider cost price as 10 only. Now 10% of 10 is 1, but it is loss. So I will write minus 1 here. I hope you understood why I have written minus. Now 10 minus 1 is 9. So the selling price is only 9 rupees. Obviously it has to be less than the cost price, only then we will have loss. Once this table is obtained, what you need to do is to equalize these selling price. Now see, two items A and B are sold. That means the selling price for rupees 200 each. That means the selling price of the two items is same. But here the selling price is different. So we need to equalize these selling prices. So for equalizing these two numbers, what we do is, here we have 9, so multiply this by 9. Here we have 11, so multiply this by 11, so that both of them will get converted into 99. So this is how we equalize things. Now after equalizing, what table do we obtain? Now see, here we have written into 9, so entire row will be multiplied by 9. So 9 into 10 is 90, 9 into plus 1 is plus 9, and 9 into 11 is 99. Similarly, the second row, 11 into 10 is 110, 11 into minus 1 is minus 11, and 11 into 9 is 99. So here we have equalized the selling prices because the selling price is same in both the cases. I hope you're getting my point. And now in the next step you will have your answer. Now see, we are not bothered about these two now because selling price is already given as equal. Plus 9 means 9 rupees profit, and minus 11 means 11 rupees loss. So which is greater? Loss is greater. So overall we have rupees 2 loss. Why? Because plus 9 and minus 11 is minus 2. So minus 2 means 2 rupees loss. So overall we will have a loss. This is what we need to find out, overall profit or loss percent. So now profit percent is gone. Overall there is loss percent because the combination of these two gives you a negative quantity. And what is the total cost price? It is 200. So we can calculate the loss percent now. So loss percent, what is the formula for loss percent? Loss rupees 2 upon cost price rupees 200 into 100. So loss upon CP into 100. And here we have the answer 2 by 2, that is 1% loss. Here we have the overall answer of this question, 1% loss. Tell me what formulas, what major calculations I have done in this question. It is just a trick which you need to master by solving 4 or 5 such questions in half an hour time. Practice them, and in exam you will be able to carry out these steps in a matter of just 10 to 15 seconds. Let's practice one more question of this kind. See, here I have changed the quantities. Now the selling price of each item is rupees 5,000. We have profit percent of the first item is 30%, and loss percent on the second is 20%. So we need to find the overall profit or loss percent. So let's draw the table again, the same kind of table here which we drew. So CP, profit or loss, and SP. Now 30%. So I always take 10 because 10 it's easier to handle. Profit percent means plus, and 30% of 10 is 3. So 10 plus 3 is 13. If cost price is 10, then loss percent is negative. 20% of 10 is 2, and 10 minus 2 is 8. So here we have 13 and 8, but we need to equalize these. So I'll multiply this by 8 and this by 13. So I'll obtain another table. Here I have 8 into 10, 80. 8 into 3, 24. So plus 24. And 13 into 8, that is 104. Now the second row, 13 into 10, 130. 13 into minus 2, minus 26. And 13 into 8, 105. Now 104. Now I don't need to consider these two. Just solve for the overall quantity which we obtain by adding these two. So plus 24 and minus 26 is minus 2. And what does minus 2 means? It means rupees 2 loss. And what is the total cost price which we obtain here? 210. So loss percent, because there is loss, the overall result is negative, so there is loss. The loss percent, loss upon CP into 100. So 10 gets cancelled. 2 into 10 is 20. 20 by 21. So loss percent is, if you divide these two, this is nearly equal to 0.95%, which is the overall loss percent. So students, you see, tricks like these help you save a lot of time, and I request you not to teach all these tricks to small children. They will get confused. Let them use the traditional method, understand the concept of profit and loss, and when they grow up and solve questions related to competitive exams, they can be told these methods to use and save time. So if you like the video, share it and subscribe the channel.